Taurus season is here to help us find pleasure in the present moment. Although we'll see what the eclipses have to say about that. Dynamic and adventurous Aries season has come to a close. So you know what that means. It's time to kick your feet up. It's time to relax. Have a cool, refreshing drink. Enjoy a wholesome meal with the abundance of nature blooming around you. It's Taurus season, and Taurus season is going to do its best to invite us to ground down and find good reason to be very, very present in our bodies and through the senses, because Taurus is ruled by Venus, and the Venusian earth sign finds pleasure through the five senses of the body. Doing those things invites us to drop into the present and find gratitude in the moment, because life moves too fast, especially when we have many, many planets in the air element and in the fire element. So we're coming out of fiery Aries, we're dropping down into the body in Taurus. Now, when I said we're going to do our best, that is because Taurus season is going to be unique this year. This is not our average Taurus season where we get to relax and slow things down and get comfortable, because we are going to be in eclipse season. Eclipse season technically began a few days after the full moon in Libra. So Taurus season is eclipse season, baby. So here we are. And even though Taurus season will feature two eclipses, which we will eventually get to. There's going to be one on April 30th. There's going to be another on May 16th. And these are going to be, of course, highlighting the Taurus-Scorpio polarity. So there will be the full moon, the Scorpio full moon coming up, that is usually during Taurus season, will be a lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So yeah, we will have a solar eclipse happening on April 30th at 10 degrees Taurus. Stay tuned for that. But eclipse season makes the world go a little nuts. So ideally, we'll be getting out of our comfort zone in order to ideally discover a new parameter of what comfort could be. And perhaps the eclipses, along with Uranus and Taurus, are helping us wake up to new routines that we can carve out, new habits that we can carve out, a new framework for what it means to be comfortable. Because sometimes when you get comfortable and you stay in the same spot for too long, you get out of your comfort zone without even realizing it, because everything else is sort of changing around you. So the involvement of Uranus in the sign of Taurus is sort of waking us up to say, hey, there's some other stuff out there that you might want to go check out. It might be really good for you. It might help you achieve a new sensation of what comfortable could be. So yeah, it's going to be a very dynamic Taurus season. And the other thing that we'll be looking forward to in Taurus season is the beginning of a Mercury retrograde. So we're going to see Mercury station retrograde in Gemini, though this is happening in Taurus season. Mercury will then station and move backward and re-enter the sign of Taurus. So Taurus season, we're going to see the start of a Mercury retrograde. We're going to see two eclipses. So yeah, we're definitely not going to be experiencing the steadiness that we normally would during Taurus season. But you know what makes it nice is the first part of Taurus season should be a little extra juicy, just to make up for what's to come. Because for the first 10 days roughly of actually, it's a little longer than that. The first 11 days of Taurus season, we will have Venus in Pisces that will help supply some of that extra luxurious, romantic, sensual, just picturesque comfort and indulgence that we might want to experience during Taurus season. Think about all the ways that you can tap into your senses in order to help us find grounding when the world kind of goes a little nuts. And of course, these eclipses are going to be happening somewhere in our chart as well. So you can fall back on your grounding rituals, fall back into the bubble bath, maybe mix it up with the aromas just to kind of keep the senses sharp and paying attention. So my advice during this extra special kind of weird and wild Taurus season is to still do our best to find presence, making meals, sightseeing, getting out in nature, really just being present with the way the grass feels on our feet, the fabric on our skin. These are things, pamper yourself a little bit. It's a treat. I read somewhere a long time ago out of like a new age book that like souls wait a long time to incarnate as a human being. And one of the things that's special and unique about being a human is to be ensouled, to be in our body. So live it up. It's Taurus season. Go eat ice cream, have some sex, treat yourself. All right, everyone. That was your Taurus season astrology shot of the day. I will check you later. Bye. Thanks so much for tuning in with me today. Book your next astrology reading with me by visiting my website, where you can also sign up for my newsletter and stay up to date on courses, events, and new articles. Bye.